Fighter 6. Fighting round. Online. Casual match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Well-timed command throw there. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to use the springs forward with the drop. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to put a new script with this super art connect. The super doesn't hit. Decides to buff up while they can. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump-in attack. What'll happen here? Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sets up with the jump-in. What now? Player 1 needs to knew the throw was coming. Goes hunting and bags the catch. Okay, here we go. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent will. Knocks them out of the air. Blocks it. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the drive rush to keep it going. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks of, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Jump! Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Got you. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Trips him up. Gets the counter in. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Will that drive impact get punished? Projectile to try and change the situation. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Barely blocks the jump in. Finishes with the throw. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Not shy with the grab. This may be it. Steals back a chance. Jumps. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Going wild with the throws in the corner. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach springs forward with the drive rush. Notice it turns out. Dangerous range here. So, what's next? Jump! Doesn't set the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Bumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Uses some drive to pair the burnout. Here comes this and leads to some big damage. With the low. Can they use their drive? Passes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their lifestyle, but also their nerves. A real test of nerves in with the crossover. Oh man, this is a scary range. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back low heavy with authority. Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. This may be it. Barely blocks the jump in. The jump in is denied. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Gets the jump in. Whiffs the throw. Goes for the super arm. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to create some distance to start. Big counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player one has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gets a risky buff in. The low heavy is denied. Goes for the jump in. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Bumps up. Player one will look to apply pressure. Reads the jump in perfectly. Meets them air to air. Good judgment there. The low. What'll happen here? Crowns them from above. That's the counter. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player two is on the brink of connects with the throw. Betting it all on the drive rush. Totsugeki to the face. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They are not getting close to each other. Player one, this can lead to some big damage. A real test of nerves here. Chugs nothing but air. What now? Are you kidding me? Player two faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Charges forward. Jumps and springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The grab misses. Reads them. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap to win this round. Both fighters planning something the low heavy connected? Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 chases them down. A quick breather. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Throws aren't working here. Whips the throw. What's the play here? Gets the jump in. Handily escapes the throw. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Next hit will end the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Lands the forward throw. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Risky up-close scrap still going. Gutsy play with the grab. In with a backstep roll. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. This may be it. Meets them air to air. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Jumps it, goes to the air. The right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gut punch shreds them. Time to go, turns out. What now? Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Not what this Shikuhado gonna do. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. This can lead to some big damage. Going in, the jump in, the throw is denied. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. How did they read that throw? You've gotta be low heavy. Oh, block the cross-up! What now? Reads the throw and escapes! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Travel from up top! Amazing! They're taking us the low! Only 50% left. Lynching! Plenty of help! There's a burnout! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! I can't believe it! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sets up with the... Oh! You're grounded! Player 2 delivers the upset! That's one for the replays.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Bumps up, this is gonna hurt. Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Sticks the combo. Throws them. What's next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their... Gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Knocked them out of the air. Player 2 throws them. Going in. Still slugging it out at this range. Somehow manages. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive push. Who's gonna take it? Back into the corner. No! This will break them. Both sides getting ready. Genius read with that throw escape. Goes hunting and bags a catch. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick. Going wild with Shout of Earth. Player 1 with slick drive gauge control. Is this in the bag? Back to throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Going wild with the throws in the corner. Kickoff anticipated that throw. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Uses some drive to slice up the Hashogeki. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Amazing. Oh, get some big game on the wild hunt. Trouble. Ooh, does them dirty. Nope, gotta do better than that. They can't get hit here. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They are done. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Knockdown. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Grabs them. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The jump in catches them. Overdrive a choke. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Blocks it. Jumps. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Well-timed corner switch. Below heavy hits. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? The attack is parried. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps. Are we going to see both fighters use their drive moves here? Barely blocks the jump in. Quick breather. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Holds out with the block. Throws them to start the corner pressure. This shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Knockdown and grabs and throws them away. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Not much life left. This is gonna hurt. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jump! Experiencing burnout. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets them with the anti-air. Pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Lots of aggression from both sides. Very solid corner kick. Avoids getting cornered. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They hit each other. Experiencing burnout. Gets the jump in. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Going in. Hits. Burnout activates. Neither fight. KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Bumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. They just won't stop switching sides. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going in, hits them with a stop and pop. Below. A quick breather. Goes to the air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily. The drive impact doesn't work. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Real win.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Reads them. Life lead is gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Goes forward with a gut punch. Player 1 experiencing burnout. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the jump in. Denies the jump in. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight!
They just won't stop switching sides. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Looking for a chance. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Get some big game on the wild hunt. Oh, here we go. Player one with the rhythm. Owning, drives and back misses. All the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What's next? With Super Art, drops them from the air. Player throws them. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Connects with the throw. Gotta do better than that. Bro! Ugh, take a seat. Tensions are running high. Both of them can finish this now. This is it. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Trouble from up top. They are done. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump? Knew the throw was coming. Bumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead? What are these fighters thinking now? Backs them into the corner. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Takes a trip. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Okay, they trade hits. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters planning something? Still scrapping for control of the space. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Goes hunting and bags a catch. Flatlines them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to puff up while they can. No good up high. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the drive rush there. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Cross a block. Player one, maybe just about done this, brings out the super. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with a block. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Blocks it well. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player two holding on to that vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. What'll happen here? KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. No good up high. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. From up above, You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Long low attack hits. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down. Rolling attack to charge in. Next hit will end the round. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins as this gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had an impressive round when managing their drive range. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jumps! Barely blocks the jump in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters have critical rolling attack. Get out of here! Goes hunting and bags a cat. A real test of nerves here. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Reads them. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Tries some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 with the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Got their eye on the air. Gets the knockdown, and now, very solid corner switch. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive view. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Had the radar up and running. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Gadget hits him with a stop and pop. Solar plexus stretch. Gets the cup, sets up with the jump in. Okay, what's this Chicken Huddle gonna do? What were they thinking? Player 1 can't use closes it out. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reads the command grab. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 chases them down. Did well to get the buff in there. The low heavy hit. The jump in is denied. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Nice stuff. They timed their parry to activate just as the jump in was coming and triggered the perfect parry. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Denies the jump in. Side switch in the corner. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Manages to block the jump in attack. Yes, sir, more damage with the overdrive vertical. Oh man, this is a scary range. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Solar plexus strike. Biggie jump all in with a rock. Okay, here we solid anti-air. Player two is on the brink of disaster. Burns out. Amazing. There's a burnout. Ooh, yo, Rock Super here. Wants to close it out in style, but isn't enough. Oh, so close. The next chips are for the win. Player two delivers the upset. That's one for the replays.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Gets a risky buff in. Springs forward with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Closing moments of the match. It's in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Both painfully aware of the corner there. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Sets up with the jump in. Life lead is there. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Gets a big game on the wild hunt. Reads the jump in perfectly. Willing to risk it. What a finish. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that window. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Still slugging it out here. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? No good up high. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going on the offensive? It's been a fight, so both players decide to stand down and catch their breath. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. They take some time to back off. They're going for the super art. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Big counter. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins, and this one springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will need to play vertical rolling attack. Get out of here! What'll happen here? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Crowns them from above. Quick breather. Player 1 needs, this is gonna hurt. What are they gonna do? What'll be the Sets up with the jump in. What a finish! Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The jump in catches them. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Throw heavy, knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Steps in for the throw. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Gets the jump in. Player 2 is maintaining the gets. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Jumps in. The throw missed. Genius read. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Gets a risky buff in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Knockdown and player 2 needs to KO. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Neither of them willing to back off here. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Reads them. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive on Super Art. The Super doesn't hit. Oh God, this is tense. Going in? Oh, says no to the impact. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Avoids getting cornered. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Doesn't miss a beat. Are they going to be able to come back? There's the turnout. Charges forward. This unleashes a big damage. KO. Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.